Welcome to Unleashed Podcast, where all are welcome. Now, here is your host, Pup Twigs.
Hey everyone, Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me all the way from Albany, New York is Pup Jax Peters. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I,
It's
I
awesome
love,
to be here.
what was that? I'm sorry.
It's awesome to be here.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Yes, thank you. Well, I always like to find out with the first question a little bit about you. And so, can you share a little bit about your journey and what being part of the our LGBTQIA plus and the pup community and what it means to you?
So my journey in at least the gay community got started a little late. Um, Through college, I basically kept my nose down. And then after college, after graduation, I finally started to branch out. Um, which that was about 2022 was when I started to actually be involved in my local gay community.
Okay.
Going out, getting involved, going to the bars, understanding more of what we have here in Albany. Um, with all of that, I started to understand that I needed to have a alter ego between my professional life and then my gay life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's kind of why Jax Peters came to be because I wanted to create the name and identity before going public.
Okay.
That's also the hood. Um, so a lot of that just came from the idea of the separation between professional and personal. Um, Getting out involved in my gay community was more of understanding what we have here in Albany in terms of the gay bars, the gay social groups that we have available. And getting involved in there is how I actually started to find my community. And actually, that's kind of where I started in understanding that we don't have much of a pub community currently in the Albany area. There's
Mm-hmm.
individuals here and there, but there's not really anybody, an organization or anything. We have Bear
Okay.
Albany and we have Harness Albany, which are both obviously bears, and then Harness is more of the leather group. But we don't have much of a pup community. So in actually taking that on, the chosen community, I started to create a organization. It's actually called Unleashed Albany. It's for the pets, pups, handlers, anybody who's in that part of the kink community.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I put on local events. I had my inaugural event back in December, and we're looking to have another one in March. But the sense of community that I'm looking to bring is actually more for the pups in the Albany area. So that's quite a bit of why I'm bringing more community to Albany.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you're, trying to bring, uh, give a safe place for the pups and handlers and everyone to go to and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Well, if you could leave the listeners with one message about love, acceptance, and just being true to themselves, what kind of message would you want to leave them?
I would leave them with the message to be true to yourself. Find what makes you
Okay.
happy. Find what makes you, find what gives you pleasure in life, and to find what drives you forward. One of my most favorite quotes that has actually pushed me forward is from Dr. Seuss, actually. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind.
Don't mind. Yeah. That's a good bit of advice. So
Thank you.
what would you tell someone that is just now starting to embrace their true identity?
I would say to be open-minded and willing to learn.
Okay.
Finding yourself is a journey in and journey in and of itself,
Mm-hmm.
and pushing forward and learning what you like and what you don't like, and what you're into, your own personality, your identity. Everybody is different. So learning a lot of that will help you define what and who you are, and that identity for oneself.
Okay. All right. Well, assuming that you have been able to get out and attend different Pride events over the years, do you have a favorite memory of one of those events that you've been able to attend?
Uh, that would have to be my first event or first Pride actually that I went to as a pup.
Okay.
So I've been to many other prides, but Pride of 2023, I think. No, yeah, Pride of 2023. Um, I had walked with our group Harness Albany. Um, I was very I had just come out as pup, and I had basically hadn't gone public outside of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So walking down the streets of Albany in full getup, full gear with leather, was actually pretty eye-opening for me and helped me to get more involved in the community itself.
Yeah, there's
So
something about that freedom that you're able to get out and just be yourself. It's so much fun.
yes, very
Well,
much so.
what misconceptions about our community do you wish others understood better?
I wish people would understand that we are a spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
There is tons of things that people are into. There are tons of things that people are not into. Um, don't yuck someone's yum. Whether that be a kink, whether that be a body type, a preference,
Mm-hmm.
somebody you're into, somebody you're not into. Um, there's somebody for everybody, and you need to make sure that you keep the love and acceptance no matter where they are on that spectrum.
Okay. All right. Well, now we're going to kind of lighten it up a little bit and talk about talent. Um, if you
Yes.
could master one talent, what do you think you would want to master?
So the funny part about that one is it relates to my career field.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, so I am an architectural designer.
Oh,
And as much schooling that I went to and went through, I wish I could hand draw a lot better.
okay.
My hand drawing is kindergartner at best. So I wish I could have that talent of being able to hand draw so much easier.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, what has been one of your most proudest moments that you've had to date?
To date, that would have to be the success that I had putting on Unleashed Albany's inaugural event. I had a little bit of idea of what was going to be the turnout. I was not expecting the amount of turnout that I've had. I've not expected the amount of praise and positive attitudes that I've had towards doing that event. Um, I had upwards of 50 pets, and handlers, and I was not expecting that. I was thinking like 15 at best,
Oh,
and
that
I
is
got blown
awesome.
away, and it basically gave me so much joy. Happy puppy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully it's just going to continue to grow from there.
I have had quite a few that did not make it that have reached out to me and said that they're looking forward to the next one. I even
Awesome.
have people that are coming from out of town, out of state, apparently. So It's gonna turn into a big event.
That is good to hear. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So when I first got this question, I asked about your first celebrity crush, but it could also be maybe there's a celebrity that you have a crush on now.
Okay. Well, my first one that I had is basically the typical gay epiphany, if you will. Um, Chris Evans, from specifically Fantastic Four, when he was
Yeah.
in that, um, when he had the puffer coat wrapped around his waist.
Oh yeah.
Um, that's kind of the crush moment for me. As of now, I couldn't tell you. I didn't really think of that one.
Okay, and that's
There's
fine.
too many out there.
Yeah, you're right, and I can go with the Chris Evans one as well. So yes, definitely. So you're involved with community a lot. So what does it actually mean to you, and where do you go to find your community?
So community basically means everything to me. Because where I am located currently in Albany, I am 800 miles away from my biological family, from my
Oh,
blood family.
mhm,
So I don't really have anybody here that I can push, that if I need help or anything,
mhm,
besides my chosen family, which is the community that I am a part of.
exactly.
Um, so that basically means that I'm relying a lot on my pups that I'm close with, a lot of the other community members, such as Chained by Chuck, Harness Albany, Bear Albany. Um, they're actually the ones that are pushing me to help grow our community and give more understanding to what we are as a community,
Hmm.
and that we are a variety of a community. Um, and whether that's through events, charity donations, because I know a lot of our groups are non for profit. They also put on charity events, like for Chained by Chuck does events for the Humane Society and
Hmm.
pups and stuff. Um, we also work with our local like pride centers and stuff. Um, But basically, where I find my community is through those events, whether it's at the bar or at the bowling alley, where we do sometimes pub bowling events or gay community outreach events. So that's pretty much where I find my community.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, now we're going to go back a little bit to talent, and I had just have a question. Do you sing karaoke at all?
I do in the shower.
Well, do you have a specific go-to song that you like to sing in your shower, or maybe just one that just really hits right here? So,
Um, my karaoke basically goes ebbs and flows. As of currently, I am really listening into Chris Hausman. He is a uh, country artist, or at least delves between country and pop.
okay,
But he does a lot of more of the what I would say is gay country.
okay,
Um, right now, Bible Belt is kind of really pushing hard with that one. It's about stepping away from the Midwest Bible Belt and learning your own and into your um, adulthood, gay adulthood. So
okay.
that one's been hitting home fairly quickly.
I'll have to check it out.
You should.
So, so what challenges have you faced in the years that you've been in this community, and how have you overcome them?
I would say my challenges have been specifically mentally focused,
Okay.
um, because I always tend to really hit into my self-saboteur, if one would say.
Hmm.
Whether that's not feeling good enough, not feeling like I'm being present enough or doing enough for the community. Um, but ultimately, that's been what has been pushing me through is the mentality of do what makes you happy.
Yes.
Um, don't let anybody else think about anything. Be in your own puppy brain and do what makes you happy.
Couldn't said it any better. So, well, last question, and this is more tied around a role model. Do you
Yeah.
have a role model out there that you may follow, learn from?
I I actually have two. One more as a role model, and the other is just an icon. Um,
Okay.
and they are gay icons apparently. Well, evidently. Um, Mother Monster, Lady Gaga.
Oh,
She
yes.
has definitely pushed me and helped me work through my own mental stability.
Mm-hmm.
Taught me to be myself, and love the community. And then the other one that's just the icon is Cher, obviously.
Absolutely.
Um, just because of how amazing she is, and how present she is in today's world.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I won't. I will agree with both of them, and yeah, it was great, even to see Lady Gaga appear in the halftime show with Bad Bunny this past
yes,
Sunday.
yes, I was surprised by that.
Yeah, I'd heard that there was a 64% chance she was going to be there, but it surprised the heck out of me when it came true. So, well, any social media that you would like to share here in case someone sees you on here and wants to reach out to you?
Yes. So I actually, for myself, for the pup, I have um, Instagram, Blue Sky, Telegram, and X or Twitter. Um, Mostly everything is under Pup Jax or Jax Peters 518.
Okay.
And then if you would like to also follow the Unleashed Albany page, which is
Yes.
the event and organization page, I have that as a Instagram for right now. I'm working on looking into getting a Facebook up and going. But if there are also any vendors, dancers, or anybody that wants to outreach and get involved, I also do have an email also, and both of those are unleashed.albany.
Okay.
The Gmail is unleashedalbany or unleashed.albany at Gmail. So, and I believe those will be on screen later.
Yep, they sure will. All right. Well, uh, any last words before we sign off here?
Um, Basically, just love who you are, be who you are, and don't let the puppy brain be too much. Arr.
There you go. Well, it's been awesome getting to learn a little bit about you over these few minutes that we get to talk, and I
Yes,
really appreciate it. And I hope it's not the last time that we talk.
of course.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.